Augustus, could you name top three most favorite national teams to watch in the last few years?
Personally,
Yeah.
so Germany, number one.
Okay.
Italy,
It's very personal pick.
and that's it. I don't know
So
the third one.
Germany, Italy, there's no Lithuania, and just like a big gap and whatever.
Did you actually love watching Lithuania?
You know, with Lithuania, it's like with this hooligan child. You hate a lot of
do you
things that
mean?
are going on in your eyes, but you
Yeah.
still love him. In the end of the day, you're like, I just love that guy. So
I love my team, but watching them, I had more fun doing with other teams. I mean, Serbia last year as well. The play style. I mean, I'm just not putting Lithuania.
okay,
in
I
this
got
list.
my answer.
It wouldn't
I
be
like
fair.
Germany at first. That was the answer I was seeking for. You don't need to explain all the third or fourth options. Germany was wonderful, and I love the fact that I joined their bandwagon
Early.
I was not a glory hunter. I was with them in the EuroBasket 2022. I went there for Lithuania, but at the same time, it sounds very, very bad, but it feels like you're with your wife and in the honeymoon or whatever. You're spending the time, but you actually fall in love with somebody else. This is not my story, but there are some stories for other people.
No, you actually, that's your story, man. That's your story.
I'm good.
That's
good.
your story.
So
At
I
least
fall
hope
in
your
love
wife
in
does not
Germany while being with my wife Lithuania.
Wow.
And I
That's
kind
insane.
of tried to tell the world about them. And I hope, they listened. But in the end of the day, they saw what was coming. EuroBasket bronze medals, FIBA World Cup champions, the real champions of the world, and top 4 in the Olympics.
Yeah.
But with some changes now, heading into the EuroBasket 2025, starting with the head coach and couple of roster absences. Isaiah Hartenstein, for instance, or Nick Weiler-Babb. What do you think? Can Germany? I mean, they didn't. It felt like they didn't belong to the favorites of the FIBA competitions just 3 or 4 years ago. Now they're elite. But do you think that Germany can ruin the favorites' plans again? Can they win the tournament again? Can they win the medals again?
First of all, I still remember I did a video, we released it like on August 2nd, before the World Cup. That was like 1 month before World Cup, and the title was "This is why Germany are going to win the gold."
Yep.
And I remember like a lot of people watching that video after Germany actually won. I mean, more than 200K watched it before, and then like another 50K watched it after they won it, and were like, "Oh my God, this guy was looking in the future." But I just love their play style, and that's why I said it. I'm not sure how they're going to play, actually. I'm really eager to see Germany's friendlies. How different Alex Mumbrú is going to play with the roster. The roster they have, I'm looking at the paper, and the depth chart is amazing. You have point guards, Dennis Schroeder, Mo Law. Maybe Justus Hollis is making the team. Shooting guard, 2 great shooters, Andy Obst, Kramer. At the small forward, Franz Wagner, Tristan da Silva. You have power forwards Bonga, Oscar da Silva. At the center, Thijs, Voigtman, maybe Tiemann or Kratzer. So this is more or less probably the 12 players that are going to the EuroBasket. That's an amazing roster. I think they can win, but I don't know how Alex Mumbrú are going to change things up. And that's a big question mark to me, because Gordy Herbert had the most amazing offensive play style with the Germany national team and with the Bayern. We saw what he did with them, completely transforming the team in the EuroLeague. Fun to watch, just like the Germany national team was. So I don't know that. That's a huge question mark to me. And I can't really answer because I would be guessing. I could say more after the first friendly games. So it will be really interesting because this roster for sure can win.
It's crazy because I just thought that if I see Gordon Herbert at the head coach position now before a tournament, I think that they're medal favorites. I mean, I don't see them out of the quarterfinals or whatever. But now, Alex Mumbrú, the way he's going to change the game, if he's going to change the game at all, because we have a lot of good examples like Thiago Splitter coming to Paris and basically, continue the pattern, making some tweaks, but still not changing the whole thing over. We had very relatable examples for Germans. It might be actual as well. Martin Schiller coming off Šarūnas Jasikevičius era and having first great season, solid season with Žalgiris in the EuroLeague. I don't think that Alex Mumbrú is a crazy guy who thinks, hey, let's do different things. Let's not let them play with freedom and with this joy and just make it really suffering basketball. I don't see that. But the connection between Herbert and Dennis Schroeder at first was huge. It was the key, the way it changed the whole landscape of Germany's potential. I had concerns, to be honest with you, before this podcast, before this episode, because I was thinking about Mumbrú. Then I was thinking about guys like, for instance, Nick Weiler-Babb. I think he had an amazing year. And if you add him to the roster, he would have added this great depth to the team next to Schroeder, Law, and Obst. Amazing player. Then Hartenstein, I don't consider him as a real absence because he didn't play in the last few years, and it didn't prevent them from winning those competitions. So yeah, he would be huge for the team, but they proved that they can win everything. I
think, look, Nick Weiler-Babb, he had a great season in the EuroLeague, but not that he was playing a big part for Germany. I mean, he was a role player on those teams. He was defending, like he always does, but other than that, he didn't contribute that much. Like in the Olympics, he averaged less than 4 points in 17 minutes.
But for instance, I love him as a replacement for Schroeder. He brings big body defense, and he had an amazing year. And you can expect him to continue playing that way.
Yep.
I had concerns about Theis because he was out for quite some time, and I heard the initial idea was that he might have a surgery. But from what I heard, he avoided the surgery. He's already with the national team in the training camp. I've heard
What's his problem?
I don't really remember. There was, if you remember, in the end of the season, of the EuroLeague season, during the playoffs, he had some issues. It was Achilles-related issues, maybe ankle-related issues. And it felt like it was bothering him the entire period because you could see he wasn't as efficient as he was before, especially when he just joined Monaco.
True.
But if he's healthy, then I'm kind of fine because I thought that it might be an issue with Theis as well because he's super important to the team. Then, Mo Wagner is out. That's huge.
That's huge.
At the same time, they won the FIBA World Cup without Mo Wagner. So it's like they proved they can win. So I don't know. I'm confused a little bit. If Nick Weiler-Babb and Mo Wagner and especially Gordon Herbert was on the team, I was sure that they're a medal team. Although I still think that they can be on the podium.
They can be pretty good, but we could say they're dark horse. No, I'm not sure because they have already succeeded.
You cannot consider them dark horses anymore.
But yeah, they just have a big question mark because you never know with the new coach how it's going to all work out, what he's going to emphasize in the training, how he's going to have. You mentioned Vasilis Spanoulis, Greece, and communication. How Alex Mumbrú is going to do that. I know the team chemistry in this Germany team is great because they were all been together. They committed for the 3-year period before. So it's like basically the 4th year they're playing in a row together, right? Yeah,
it's not like you have to start something from scratch.
Exactly.
You already have a winning core, mature core. So
that's why probably I'm watching Germany's friendlies first.
Yeah.
Just to see what's going on.
Germany is must watch, and what's must watch for German basketball fans is our new YouTube channel, BasketNews.de.
Yep. They will have a podcast there.
Coast to Coast podcast hosted by 2 well-known names in German basketball media, Bastian Dorev and Florian Perch. Bastian he's a former player he had a 17-year career across top German teams. He's already well-known expert in Germany, while Florian is also a passionate basketball journalist and commentator with over 30 years of experience. So they just started their own podcast, Coast to Coast. They're going to cover all German basketball, from national teams
Everything, yeah.
to NBA, EuroLeague, BCL, Bundesliga. A lot of going to happen. I saw they launched the first episode. It was like almost 90 minutes long. So I believe the German fans, we're going to cover a lot of German basketball during the EuroBasket for sure. You can expect a lot of episodes on our channel. But if you want even more, make sure to follow basketnews.d on YouTube. Subscribe, like, support.
Yeah, go share love. If you're a German, go check that out, that podcast and that channel right about now.